My beloved child, stop. Do not let your focus waver. Do not click away. What I am about to tell you is the answer you've been praying for. It is the clarity you have been crying out for in the dark. I have brought you here to this very moment because I love you and I see you. I see your struggle. I see the weariness in your heart and the questions in your mind. You have been feeling it, haven't you? That strange, unsettling feeling that something is wrong, that you are drifting, that something precious is slipping through your fingers. This is not your imagination. This is not an accident. I have brought you to this very message because I love you, and I cannot bear to see you lose what I have given you. I know your life is racing. I know your mind is full of worries. But what I'm going to reveal to you now can change everything. I need you to listen to me until the end, because at the end, I have something special for you. An answer, a peace, a gift that can transform your path. But there are things happening around you that you are not seeing. Battles are being fought for your attention. Choices that you've been making, without even realizing it, have been taking you to a dangerous place. That is why I need you to stay here with me. Because if you leave now, you may never have this chance again. Do not ignore this sign. This could be your last chance to avoid this great loss. So, close all distractions. Take a deep breath. Let the noise of the world fade away. It is just you and me now, and I am going to show you the truth. You thought no one noticed. You thought your prayers were bouncing off the ceiling. You thought your pain went unseen, and the tears you shed in the silence of your room were forgotten. But I, the Lord your God, I saw you. I witnessed every single moment. I stood beside you when you felt so alone you could barely breathe. I heard the cries of your heart that no one else could hear. My child, do you truly understand what it means to be witnessed by me? It means you are known. It means you are beloved. It means you are never, ever abandoned. When you faced those trials that seemed too heavy to carry, I was there. I saw not just what was happening on the outside, but the deepest aches of your heart. I saw your longing for relief. I saw your hope for a breakthrough. I saw you question my timing, and I understood. Every moment was under my watchful eye. You were never forgotten, never forsaken. And my beloved, not only did I see your struggles, but I also witnessed your faith. I saw how you continued to hold on to me even when life did not make sense. I saw the times you chose to trust my word over your fears. I saw the sacrifices you made, the quiet prayers you lifted, and the times you sought me even when you felt weak and unsure. You may have thought no one noticed those quiet acts of obedience, the forgiveness you extended when it was so hard, the kindness you showed to a stranger, the moments you chose patience over anger. But I noticed, I witnessed it all, and I am so pleased. I am delighted by the way you have walked by faith, even when the path was unclear. My child, your faith has not been in vain. You believed you were forgotten. But the truth is, I have engraved your name on the palms of my hands. You thought your prayers went unheard. But the truth is, before you even speak a word, I am already listening. You convinced yourself that you were not good enough, that you had messed up too many times. But the truth is, my love for you has never been based on your perfection. It has always been based on my grace. You thought your best days were behind you, but the truth is, I am not done writing your story. And the pages ahead are filled with purpose, joy, and redemption. My little angel, if you feel touched by this truth, don't forget to leave a like. Now, my child, listen closely, because this is why I brought you here. What happens next will shake you. I say this not to frighten you, but to prepare you. When I speak of a shaking, I mean a divine stirring, a shift that will unsettle what is temporary and reveal what is eternal. The shaking will come suddenly, and it will challenge your perspective. It may feel overwhelming at first, but it will ultimately lead to something extraordinary. Understand this: a shaking is not meant to destroy you. It is meant to refine you. It is meant to wake you up. When the winds blow and the ground beneath you feels uncertain, that is when you must hold fast to me. I am your unshakable foundation. What may look like chaos on the surface is often the prelude to my greatest works. Just as a tree's roots grow deeper when the storm comes, so will your faith strengthen in this season. You were witnessed because I, the Lord, have plans for you that go beyond your understanding. The shaking that comes next is part of my divine revealing. I am bringing clarity where there was confusion. I am opening doors that seemed permanently locked and exposing truths that will lead you into a new level of freedom and purpose. This shaking is not random. It is intentional, purposeful, and designed for your growth. Do not resist it. Do not be afraid of it. Embrace it as a sign that I am working all things together for your good. The very ground that feels unstable will become the place where my glory is revealed in your life. My precious one, I need you to stay with me until the end of this message. Do not let distractions pull you away. Do not let doubt creep in. This word is vital for you right now. You were witnessed in a moment that heaven took note of. And what happens next is too important for you to miss. Every detail I am sharing will equip you for the season ahead. When the shaking begins, hold tightly to my promises. Remember that I am your refuge and your strength, a very present help in trouble. Recall my word which says, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Remember that I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My promises are your anchor in this storm. They are your light in the darkness. You will face moments where you wonder if you can endure. In those moments, call upon my name. Whisper a prayer, sing a psalm of praise, and let my peace flood your heart. I have given you my Spirit, who is with you every single step of the way. You are not alone, and you never will be. You may be asking, Lord, why the shaking? Why not just give me peace without the trial? Beloved, understand that my ways are higher than your ways. I use these moments to refine you, to strengthen you, and to bring you closer to me. The shaking is not to harm you, but to heal you from things you didn't even know were breaking you. It is not to tear you down, but to build you up on a stronger foundation. Out of this shaking will come a new clarity. You will see my hand moving in ways you never noticed before. You will experience breakthroughs that seemed impossible. You will grow in faith, in courage, and in wisdom. Trust me in this process. Even when you cannot see the full picture, know that I am painting something beautiful for you. How you respond to this shaking is crucial. When the winds of change blow, turn your face toward me. Do not give in to fear or despair. Instead, lift your eyes and see that I am doing a new thing. Be patient, be steadfast, be unmovable in your faith. I am calling you to respond with prayer, with trust, and with a spirit of worship. When you worship me in the midst of uncertainty, you declare that your faith is not in your circumstances, but in me. That declaration carries power. It aligns your heart with heaven and invites my divine presence into your situation. My beloved child, let kindness ripple outward. Forward this video to someone who could use a tender reminder of hope. I know you may be tired, distracted, or even doubting if it is I who am speaking to you. But pay attention. It is I, the Lord, and I am calling you now. You think you got here by chance, but no, my child. Every step you took, every thought that brought you to this moment, all of this is part of what I prepared for you. You could be anywhere else, listening to anything else, but I wanted you to be here now. And it is not without reason. Look around you. Notice how things are happening so fast. Time does not stop. Situations change. And many times you feel that something is slipping through your hands. But I do not change. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. And I am calling you because you are about to lose something precious. I see what you do not see. I know what is inside your heart, even the things you hide from everyone else. I know your fears, your pains, and what you do not tell anyone. I know when you cry in silence. I know when you feel that you cannot do it anymore. But son, listen well. You are not alone. I never left. I never abandoned you, even when you walked away from me. Today I call you back. Today I warn you that you are about to lose something I gave you because you have been distracted, because you have paid more attention to the voices of the world than to my voice. Son, why do you resist so much? How many times have I told you? How many times have I given you chances, but you insist on thinking that there is still time, that you can keep putting it off? But what if later does not come? What if tomorrow is too late? I love you, and that is why I speak to you with such urgency. If you felt in your heart that this word is for you, then write in the comments, Lord, I hear you speak to me. I want to see you declaring it, because he who listens to me and obeys will never be ashamed. Son, stop for a moment and look around you. Time is running out. The days pass like a breath. Hours escape like sand between your fingers. And you keep thinking that you still have time, but do you really have it? How many times have you postponed what I placed in your heart? How many times have you heard my voice calling you and said, later, Lord, tomorrow, another day? But tomorrow does not belong to you. The clock does not stop, and while you are distracted, you worry about fleeting things, and what really matters is getting left behind. Do you remember when you were younger? Do you remember the dreams you had? The strength you felt? Now look at yourself today. How many things have changed? Many opportunities have passed. What did you let slip away because you thought you would have time to recover later? Son, I am not talking to scare you, but to wake you up. You do not realize it, but time is running out, and there are things that, if lost now, will never come back. How many days have you wasted with worries that lead nowhere? Afraid to act, with doubts that only paralyze you? What are you waiting for? Life is waiting. The call I have for you is waiting. The promise I made needs your answer. I am giving you signs. I have been calling you for a long time. You feel in your heart that you need to change, that you need to act, that you need to turn to me with everything you have. But what is stopping you? Is it pride? The fear of what others will think? The laziness of taking the first step? Do not put off what I am asking you to do now, because the time you think you have may be less than you imagine. And I do not want you to regret it when it is too late. Today is the day. The moment is now. Write in the comments, Lord, I don't want to waste any more time. I say yes to your call if you believe I will act in your life. Son, do you feel this? Don't you feel that something inside you has changed? That peace that once lived in your heart is no longer the same. that certainty you had, that sparkle in your eyes, that strength that sustained you, something is moving away. And you know it. You try to ignore it. You pretend that everything is fine. But when you put your head on the pillow at night, when the noise of the world goes silent, that is when you feel the emptiness. Something was lost along the way, and you do not know for sure when it started to happen. But I know. I saw when your faith began to cool. I saw when doubts began to take up space in your heart. I saw when you began to be distracted by things that do not bring you closer to me. And each day, without realizing it, you were moving away, a little at a time. My shining star, pass on this spark of hope. Deliver this video to up to 3 companions in need of a morale boost. Son, this did not happen suddenly. It was small concessions, small detours, choices that seemed harmless. But look where you are now. What was once a priority is now just a memory. The fire that burned inside you is going out. And the worst thing is that you are starting to get used to this. But I ask you, what if you lose it completely? What if this peace never comes back? What if this connection with me is lost? What if what you value most is ripped from your hands because you did not know how to take care of it? Son, I am calling you back. Do not ignore this alert. You feel that something is moving away from you because in truth, it is you who is moving away. But there is still time. There is still hope. I never closed the doors to you. I never rejected you. I never abandoned you. I want to restore everything that was lost. I want to rekindle the fire that once burned inside you. I want to renew your faith, your strength, your hope. But for that, you need to take a step towards me. Do not wait to lose it completely, to realize the value of what you had. Today is the day to return. Write in the comments, Lord, I want to return and restore everything in me. If you declare it, I will act. Son, I have spoken to you. I have shown you signs. I have warned you. I have touched your heart, but you insist on ignoring it. Why do you think that the things that are happening around you are just coincidence? That feeling of restlessness inside you, that impression that something is about to happen, that subtle voice deep in your soul that tells you to come back. It is not just thoughts, it is me talking to you. But you are distracted. You are busy with so many things. You run from one side to the other, worrying about what has no eternal value. And my signs go unnoticed before your eyes. You see, but you do not hear. You listen, but you do not obey. You feel, but you pretend it is nothing. I have already freed you from things you cannot even imagine. I have already closed doors that you wanted to open because there was danger ahead. I have already removed people from your path because they would take you away from me. I have already allowed some things to go wrong, not because I wanted to see you suffer, but because I wanted to protect you. But did you notice? Or did you just complain because things did not go the way you wanted? In those moments when your heart was touched and you felt like praying, and that verse appeared at just the right time, and that word that someone said to you that seemed to have been tailor-made for you, all these were signs. I never stopped talking, but you have ignored them. Son, wake up. Do not wait for the pain to make you see what love is already trying to show you. The signs are there. I am calling you, showing you the way, giving you time to align yourself with my will. Type yes if you are ready for the blessings that you are about to receive. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. But time will not wait for you. The choice is yours. Will you continue ignoring, or will you open your eyes and truly seek me? Do not put it off. Write in the comments, Lord, I no longer want to ignore your signs. Open my eyes, and if you cry out, I will answer. Cherished believers, come and discover the profound joy of walking in Christ's radiant presence. Tap join to step into a welcoming community where His teachings unite us in love. Together, we will strengthen our faith and uplift each other's spirits. Son, you know the value of what I have placed in your hands. You understand that there are things in your life that were gifts from me, given to you out of love. But what have you done with these treasures? I have given you opportunities that many wish they had. I have given you deliverances you did not even realize. I have given you people who love you. Doors that opened when everything seemed lost. Answers that came at the right time. But now I see you running the risk of losing all this because you have not given it the due value. You know how loss begins? Through neglect, carelessness, distraction, and ingratitude. What was once a priority for you has now become a common routine without importance. You pray less. You seek me less. You think that you will always have time to recover later. But what if you do not? Son, many have lost great blessings because they thought it would never go away. Many have wasted chances, strayed from the right path, despised what they had, and only realized its value when it was too late. I do not want that to happen to you. I see when you stray from what really matters, when you put other things above my presence, when you prioritize what is fleeting and neglect what is eternal. You are playing with something that cannot be easily recovered. What I gave you can be taken away if you continue on this path. Not because I want to punish you, but because I am a just God. If you do not value it, if you despise it and insist on walking away from me, then I allow you to feel the weight of your choice. Only then will you realize what you have lost. But son, listen to me. There is still time. You can change this story. You can protect what I entrusted to you. You can go back before the loss is irreversible. The question is, what are you going to do now? Are you going to continue taking risks, or are you going to get up and act? Write in the comments, Lord, I do not want to lose what you gave me. Teach me to value it. If you declare this with faith, I will renew everything in your life. Son, have you ever stopped to think that everything that happens has a purpose? The good things, the struggles, even the losses, nothing is random. You are not living a sequence of coincidences. I am in control of everything. If you could see it, you would understand that every moment of your life was planned. Every door that opened, every door that closed, every person who came in, every person who left, everything was part of my plan. You may not understand it now, but one day you will. You know those times when you cried and asked, why is this happening to me? Or that moment when you felt that something was taken from you and you could not find an explanation. Son, I saw every tear, I heard every question, and I want you to know that nothing was in vain. I do not make mistakes, I do not lose control. I never left your life to chance. There are battles that you face because they need to strengthen you. There are delays that you face because I am protecting you from something bigger. There are doors that you wanted so much to open, but I closed them because I knew it was the best for you. But the problem is, you want to understand everything before you trust. You want answers before you have faith. You want everything to make sense now, when you are still in the middle of the process. But son, you do not need to understand. You just need to trust. When you doubt, thinking I have abandoned you, when you question my ways, you are saying, God, I do not believe you know what is best for me. But son, I know you. I formed you. I know the beginning and the end of your story. Nothing in your life is happening without a reason. There is not a single day that has been wasted. I am molding you, teaching you, preparing you for something bigger. But you need to believe that I am in control of your life. Write in the comments, Lord, I trust you. I know that nothing happens by chance. Declare this and see how everything will start to make sense in the right time. Dearest child, step into our circle of kindness and light. Stay tuned. Subscribe to keep growing with supportive, uplifting messages. Son, open your eyes. There is a battle going on, and you are in the middle of it, even without realizing it. You feel the weight, the discouragement. You feel the confusion inside your mind. But you know why? The enemy does not want you to wake up. He knows my purpose for your life. He knows what I put inside you. He knows that if you get up, he will not be able to hold you back. So what he does is distract you. He creates problems to steal your peace. He fills your mind with worries that have no eternal value. He keeps you too busy, too tired, too distracted to notice what I'm doing. You notice how every time you try to pray, something happens to interrupt you? You notice how every time you decide to seek my presence, a problem, a distraction, a temptation arises? This is no coincidence. The enemy knows that if he can keep you away from my voice, he can weaken your faith. He wants you to waste time with what does not edify. He wants you to focus on what makes you doubt, on what makes you afraid, on what ties you to the past. He distracts you with what seems urgent so that you ignore what is important. But today, I am calling you to wake up. You can no longer continue living distracted. You can no longer spend your days running after things that will not take you where I want to lead you. It is time to react. Son, do not allow the enemy to steal what I gave you. Do not let yourself be carried away by his lies. If he is trying so hard to distract you, it is because he is afraid of what I am going to do in your life. Today, choose to focus on what really matters. Choose to strengthen yourself in my presence. Choose to listen to my voice above all others. Be determined not to fall into his traps and distractions. Write in the comments, Lord, I will no longer be distracted. I choose to seek you. And if you declare this with faith, I will open your eyes and strengthen you like never before. Son, I gave you promises. I planted dreams inside your heart, and I prepared paths to take you to places you cannot even imagine. But now I see you moving away, and the worst thing is, you do not even notice. The enemy does not need to take away your blessing by force. He just needs to distract you, discourage you, and make you stop believing. When you let yourself be carried away by tiredness, doubt, and fear, you yourself start to give up on what I promised you. Have you noticed how many times the blessing is right before your eyes, but you do not recognize it? I place opportunities, but you hesitate. I send answers, but you worry more about the obstacles. I give you signs, but you expect something greater, something obvious, as if I needed to act the way you imagine. But son, the way I act is greater than your understanding. How many doors I have opened and you did not even realize. How many prayers I have answered, but you were so focused on the problem that you did not see. How many times I have called, but your mind was so busy with so many other things that you did not hear me. Son, I do not want you to lose what I gave you. But for that, you need to wake up. Stop living on autopilot. You need to open your spiritual eyes and see what I am doing now. Do not wait to lose it to appreciate it. Do not wait until it is too late to realize what you had in your hands. Your blessing is still here, but you need to grab it. What are you going to do? Are you going to keep letting it slip away? Or are you going to fight for what I gave you? If you do not want to lose your blessing, write in the comments, Lord, I take possession of my blessing. I won't let it slip away. If you declare with faith, I will act and open your eyes to everything that is already prepared for you. My dear soul, keep the positivity flowing. Offer this video to a person who could use an encouraging word. I see everything. I know your every thought, desire, and the struggle that happens inside your heart. You can hide it from others. You can even try to hide it from yourself. But for me, nothing is hidden. And at this moment, I am testing you. Do not think that the difficulties you face are just meaningless obstacles. Do not believe that the challenges that arise are punishments or purposeless tests. Every difficult moment that you are going through now is a test for your heart. You say that you trust in me, but when things get out of your control, do you really trust? You say you love me, but do you still love me when the answer does not come in your time? You say that I am everything to you, but am I really? Or are there things that you put above me? I do not test you to destroy you. I test you to strengthen you, to show you who you are, to make you grow, mature, and become the person I created you to be. But know this, many people fail this test. You know why? Because they let themselves be carried away by discouragement. Because when I take too long, they give up. Because when they face struggles, instead of getting closer to me, they move away. And I do not want that to happen to you. You are in the middle of a test now. I am watching your reaction. Will you remain firm, or will you doubt? Will you keep your heart full of faith, or will you allow disbelief to take over? Will you continue trusting even without understanding, or will you let fear make you back down? Son, I know it is difficult, but resist. The test does not last forever, but the rewards I have for those who remain faithful are eternal. Do not give up now. Do not stop. Your heart is being molded into something greater. If you want to pass this test and come out stronger, write in the comments, Lord, I trust in you. My heart will remain firm. If you declare with faith, I will sustain you and take you further. Precious one, your contribution reflects the Almighty's blessing. By offering your super thanks, you support our sacred mission of enlightening souls. Receive abundant grace in return. Son, pay attention to what I am telling you now. I have placed something precious in your hands. I have given you opportunities, talents, promises, people who love you, and a mission to fulfill. But what have you done with all of this? I have seen many people waste what I gave them. I have seen people who received great blessings, but treated them as if they were nothing. I have seen hearts that were filled with gratitude at first, but over time they became accustomed to what they had and stopped valuing it. Have you ever stopped to think that the blessing you have today was something that you once prayed so much to have? But now that you have it, do you take care of it with the same zeal? Are you still grateful? Or have you started to complain? Son, there are people who lose not because I took it from them, but because they did not know how to value what they had. Many people let what I gave them slip through their hands because they did not know how to manage it, because they got distracted, because they gave more importance to other things and then cry for what they lost. I do not want that to happen to you. Do not throw away what I put in your hands. Be faithful with a little, and I will put you over much. Take care of what I have already given you, and I will give you even more. Be responsible with the opportunities, talents, family, and people I gave you. If you value them, I will multiply them. But if you despise them, you may lose what you have today. This is proof of my faithfulness. But now the question is, will you be faithful in what I entrusted to you? If you want to be someone who values the blessings and does not throw away what I gave, write in the comments, Lord, I value what you placed in my hands. Help me to be faithful. If you declare this with faith, I will teach you to manage and multiply everything in your life. Son, you have prayed for what you longed for. I see every plea, every tear, and the deep desire of your heart. I know what you want, and more than that, I know what you need. But now I ask you, are you really prepared to receive what you are asking for? Many ask for blessings but are not ready to sustain them. Many want more but are not faithful in the little. Many cry out for growth but do not have the structure to support the weight of what I want to pour out. Son, I am a loving Father, and I will not give you something that can destroy you. You can ask for riches, but if your heart is not prepared, they can take you away from me. You can ask for a great opportunity, but if you are not mature, it can crush you. You can ask for an answer, but if you are not ready to deal with it, you can end up wasting what should be a blessing. You want more? Then show me that you are ready. Be faithful with what I have already given you. Value every little thing, every resource, every opportunity, and learning. Before asking for a bigger harvest, take good care of the seeds that are already in your hands. Learn to be grateful for what you already have. I do not just want to give you more. I want to transform you so that you can sustain what I will pour out. But son, the preparation begins now. You need to grow spiritually, strengthen your faith, and align your life with my will. Because at the right time, when I see that you are ready, the doors that today seem closed will open in a way you never imagined. So I ask you again, are you ready? If you want to prepare to receive more, write in the comments, Lord, I want to be ready. Prepare me for everything you have for me. Cherished one, let this motivating note travel far. Hand over this video to 3 others who might be feeling low. If you declare this with faith, I will begin to work on you, and at the right time, I will give you much more than you ask for. Son, I know you have been waiting for an answer. Type yes if you are ready for the blessings that you are about to receive. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. I know there are times when you pray, cry, and it seems like all you get back is silence. You start to wonder, did God hear me? Did he forget about me? Am I alone? But today, I want you to understand something very important. My silence is also an answer. Do you think that when I am silent, it is because I am not doing anything? Son, I am never still. Even when you do not see it, even when you do not understand, I am working. I am moving the pieces at the right time, aligning everything according to a purpose much greater than you can imagine. You know, many times I am silent because there are things that you are not ready to hear yet. Because there are answers that need the right time to be revealed. Because there are battles that you need to learn to win by faith without depending on signs all the time. There is a moment where growth comes not from an immediate response, but from trusting in me when there is no response. Son, I never abandon you. My silence does not mean absence. My apparent delay does not mean forgetfulness. I am the same God who was with you before, and I am still here now. Do you remember how many times you thought you would not be able to bear it, but you did? How many times you thought there was no way out, and I made a path where there was none? I am the same God, and I continue in control of your story. So instead of despairing in the silence, use this time to trust. Use this time to strengthen your faith. Use this time to grow, because at the right time I will speak, and my answer will come in a way that changes everything. Do you trust me even when you do not hear me? If yes, write in the comments, Lord, I trust you even in silence. If you declare this with faith, I will fill you with peace, and at the right time, I will give you the answer that your heart so longs for. Son, do you notice what is happening around you? Or are you so stuck in the routine, so busy with the worries of this world, that you cannot see? I have spoken to you. I have given you signs. I have allowed situations to wake you up. But still your eyes are closed. You walk around as if you do not see. You walk around as if you do not understand what is really happening in the spiritual world. You feel that something is different. You feel that things are speeding up, that time is running out, that my calling is getting stronger. But what have you done with this? You continue to live the same way. You continue to postpone important decisions. You continue to ignore my voice. My son, wake up. There is no more time to live as if nothing is happening. The enemy has risen up against you, against your family, against your faith, and you can no longer pretend that you do not see. The days are bad. There are many distractions. If you do not watch out, you could be led by deception, doubt, and fear. But I am here calling you. I ask you to open your eyes before it is too late. I want to show you what is happening. I want to give you discernment to see beyond what your natural eyes can see. I want you to see the world as I see it. Do you want to understand the times and be prepared for what is coming? For this, you need to stop ignoring the signs. You need to open your spiritual eyes. Seek my presence. Get closer to me like never before. My son, this is the time to awaken. You can no longer keep living on autopilot. If you want to open your eyes to everything I am doing, write in the comments, Lord, open my eyes. I want to see what you're doing. If you declare this with faith, I will open your vision and show you things that you could not see before. Son, enough of postponing. Enough of waiting for the perfect moment, making excuses, saying that you are not ready yet. The time for change has come, and I am calling you now. How many times have you felt in your heart that you needed to change? How many times have I touched you, shown you the way, given you signs that it was time to leave behind everything that holds you back? But you keep waiting to feel more certain, waiting for circumstances to improve, waiting for things to get easier. But son, if you keep waiting, it may be too late. Change does not start tomorrow. It does not start when you have all the answers. It starts now. I am calling you to a new time, a new journey, a beginning that will transform your life. But for that, you need to take a step of faith. What has been holding you back? Fear, insecurity, doubt. All of this comes from the enemy. He wants to paralyze you. He makes you believe that you cannot do it, that you are not worthy, that you do not have the strength. But I tell you, you can do it because I am with you. I do not want you to spend another day living less than what I have for you. I do not want you to keep dragging yourself along, stuck in the past, chained to things that are not part of your purpose. My precious child, brighten someone's day. Send this video to a heart that longs for inspiration. I want to lift you up. I want to restore you, to take you to a higher level. But for that, you need to decide. You need to choose. The time for change has come. Now is the time. Do you accept my call? If you want to experience this transformation, write in the comments, Lord, I'm ready to change. Guide me. If you declare this with faith, I will open the paths and transform your life in a way you have never imagined. Son, how much longer are you going to wait? How many times have I spoken to you? How many touches, signs, and confirmations have I given you? But you keep putting it off, saying tomorrow or when I'm ready. But what if tomorrow does not come? You know what you need to do. I have already placed it in your heart. I have already made it clear what the path is. I have already shown you what needs to be left behind, what needs to be changed, what needs to be fixed. But you insist on postponing. Son, why are you so afraid? Are you afraid of failing? I am your strength. Are you afraid of not being able to? I am the one who empowers you. Are you afraid of what others will think? The only one who has to approve of you is me, not the world. Every time you postpone your obedience, you delay fulfilling the promises I have for you. Every time you make excuses, you move away from the purpose I have prepared. Every time you say later, you are letting the enemy steal precious time from your life. The time to act is now. Do not wait for perfect conditions because they will never come. Do not wait to feel like it because obedience comes before feeling. Do not wait to understand everything because faith demands that you trust before seeing. I am calling you to take the step you have been avoiding, to release forgiveness, to abandon sin, to start that project, to stand up and fight for what I promised you. Son, stop wasting time. Are you ready to stop procrastinating? If so, write in the comments, Lord, I will not wait any longer. Today I decide to act. If you declare this with faith, I will give you courage and open paths that seemed impossible. Son, stop now and listen to me. You are walking on dangerous ground, and maybe you have not realized it yet, but I see where this path ends. I see what is about to happen if you do not change. The enemy has tried to blind you, distract you, make you think it is okay, that you can continue like this without consequences. But I am here to warn you, if you continue on this path, something precious will be lost. You know what I'm talking about. Maybe it is your peace that is slowly fading. Maybe it is your faith that is not as strong as it once was. Maybe it is a relationship, a promise, or an opportunity that I have placed in your hands. And if you continue ignoring my warnings, you could lose something that you cannot get back. I am not telling you this to scare you, but to save you. I am a loving Father, and I would never let you fall without first trying to pick you up. But the choice is still yours. If you continue on this path, you will waste time that will never come back. You will waste moments that could be for growth, but will become days of regret. You will lose what I gave you, not because I took it away, but because you did not take care. And when you realize it, it may be too late. But son, there is a way out. I am giving you the chance to change now. I am calling you to come back before the loss is irreversible. I am reaching out to you, but you need to take my hand. What are you going to do? Are you going to keep taking risks, or are you going to make the decision to come back to me while there is still time? If you understand that you need to change your path, write in the comments, Lord, I do not want to lose what you gave me. Today, I choose to follow you. If you declare this with faith, I will restore that which can still be saved and lead you to the path of victory. My son, what matters to you? What have you invested your time, your energy, and your thoughts in? Have you sought what is eternal? Or have you held on to what is fleeting? The world teaches you to run after so many things: status, success, money, recognition, momentary pleasures. But all of this has an end. All of this can disappear from one day to the next. But even knowing this, many still choose to value more the things that do not last, while neglecting what has eternal value. Son, what have you prioritized? You have time for social media, but you do not have time to pray. You strive to grow professionally, but not to grow spiritually. You invest in material goods, but you ignore the treasure of heaven. My dear soul, keep the positivity flowing. Offer this video to a person who could use an encouraging word. You worry about what people think of you, but you forget how I see you. But one day, all this will end. One day your life here will come to an end, and everything that was material will be left behind. What will be left? What have you built for eternity? How much have you invested in your communion with me? How much have you loved, forgiven, helped, and served? What is the point of gaining the whole world and losing your soul? What is the point of being successful in the eyes of men and failing before me? Son, I do not want you to waste your life on things that have no value. I created you for something greater. I called you for an eternal purpose. I want you to live with a heart focused on what really matters. Today I ask you, what do you value more? The fleeting or the eternal? The illusion of the world or the promises that never fail? If you decide today to seek what is eternal, write in the comments, Lord, I choose to seek you above all else. I want to live for what is eternal. If you declare this with faith, I will help you align your life with my purpose and lead you to the true treasure that is never lost. Son, pay attention to what I'm telling you now. Every decision you make, every attitude, every thought you feed, every path you choose to follow, all of this is shaping your future. You cannot plant bad seeds and expect good harvests. You cannot live any old way and expect me to pour my best blessings upon you. The choices you make today will define where you will be tomorrow. I see when you want change. I know there are things you would like to live, promises you hope will be fulfilled, dreams you want to achieve. But son, what are you doing today to get there? You want to have unshakable faith, but you do not cultivate a relationship with me. You want a blessed future, but you insist on making decisions that take you away from my purpose. You want answers, but you do not seek my voice. You want victories, but you do not want to go through the process. Son, there is no point in waiting for a different tomorrow if you keep making the same choices. You need to change now. You need to decide to walk with me today. You need to plant today the seeds you want to harvest in the future. The world tries to deceive you, saying that your choices have no consequences, that you can live your way without thinking about what comes next. But that is a lie. Every choice you make brings you closer to or further away from me. Every step you take can bring you closer to my promises or take you further away from them. What you decide today will impact everything in your life. That is why I ask you, which path will you choose? The path of obedience or disobedience? The path of faith or fear? The path of commitment to me or the distraction of the world? If you decide to make better choices from today, write in the comments, Lord, I choose your path. Help me plant good seeds. If you declare this with faith, I will guide you to a future full of my grace and purpose. My beloved child, you were witnessed, and I will never forget you. What happens next may shake you, but it will not break you. I am with you every step of the way. My peace is with you. My love surrounds you. My spirit empowers you. You are stronger than you think, because my strength is made perfect in your weakness. You are more secure than you feel, because you stand on my unshakable foundation. And you are more loved than you can imagine, because I have called you by name. Keep listening, keep trusting, and keep walking forward. The shaking will lead to a glorious reveal. You are in my hands, and no power in heaven or earth can snatch you away from me. Listen to my voice. Watch until the end. What I have for you is beyond what you can see right now. My beloved child, I love you with an everlasting love. My child, listen to me. I am the one who is rising to a new height, and what I offer you is something beyond your wildest dreams. There are promises that are still waiting to be fulfilled. There are divine gifts with your name on them, just waiting for your arrival. A purpose is calling to you, one that can only be embraced by a bold leap of faith. But you must agree to this, my child. I know the past has tried to hold you back. I understand the suffering, the mistakes, the setbacks, and the anxieties. They have all tried to convince you that nothing will ever get better. But I am the very essence of a fresh start. I am the creator of all things new and vibrant. And if you will place your faith in me, I will guide you into a realm of flourishing, of rejuvenation, and of total renewal. So I need you to move forward. Release the remnants of the past. What is waiting for you is magnificent, but it requires your movement. You must elevate your pursuit, striving for me with an intensity you have not known before. What will you decide today? Will you stay where you are? Or will you rise to the greatness I have planned for you? If you choose to embark on this new journey with me, I want you to affirm it. Write in the comments, I embrace the new chapter that awaits me. If you proclaim this with your whole heart, I will unlock the pathways and guide you into an exceptional time in your life. My child, I see your suffering. I perceive the trials you have endured. I see the moments that have slipped from your grasp and the feelings that seem to fade away. I see you struggling to understand, your effort to cling to what remains, to escape this sorrow. But today I want to tell you that there's a greater meaning in all of this. You see this loss as a final ending, but I see further down the horizon. Type yes if you are ready for the blessings that you are about to receive. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. Everything in your life unfolds with a purpose. I do not permit anything to exit your life unless it is serving a higher divine plan. Sometimes I may take something from you to keep you safe. Other times I permit you to experience a loss, to guide you to rely on my strength more deeply. My child, you must remember that not every setback defines who you are. Some losses are actually liberations. Some losses are gateways to something magnificent. Some losses are my way of freeing you from a pain that once had you bound. Even if you cannot see it clearly right now, have you ever considered that this setback might be shaping you for a greater destiny? I might be liberating you from something you believed was essential, but in truth, it was holding you back from truly flourishing. What you perceive as suffering, I recognize as your evolution. If you place your faith in me, I am the one who reigns supreme. If you feel confused, it is often because of the tears you have shed. This is why I ask you to maintain your composure. Do not cling to what I am permitting to slip away. Simply have faith and trust in my perfect timing. This loss is not the conclusion. It is the dawn of something far more magnificent. If you believe in your heart that there is meaning in all things, I want you to express your faith. Share in the comments, "Lord, I trust you." I understand that within every setback lies a greater meaning. If you embrace this truth, I will empower you to navigate this challenge, guiding you toward the destiny I have crafted just for you. My child, the moment is here. Your patience has reached its limit. You have hesitated. You have crafted justifications to avoid the very action you know is essential. But now I am speaking to you. This is the time to see your destiny. You believe the clock is still on your side. You believe you can delay it for another day, one more week. You tell yourself you are just waiting for the ideal opportunity, or that you need to refine your preparations. But imagine if I revealed to you that the ultimate moment is right now. Your adversary desires for you to wait. He desires to see you immobilized, trapped in a cycle of delay. He wants you to remain inside the familiar walls of your comfort zone, because he understands that by holding you captive, he will siphon away your time, your energy, and your very essence. But I am summoning you to rise up. How many chances have already slipped through your fingers because of fear? How many doors stood open, yet you hesitated to step through because of your own uncertainties? How often have I shared my thoughts with you, stirring something deep within your soul, yet you lacked the bravery to take action? My child, hesitation may cost you the treasures I have set aside for you. The time for anticipation has passed. The time for action is upon us. Beloved child, let this uplifting message shine on. Forward it to up to 3 hearts who are seeking a bit of light today. I am reaching out to urge you to embrace a bold leap forward. Step boldly beyond your familiar boundaries and act without hesitation. For with your first move, I will clear the path before you. If you choose to take action, I will stand by you. But the decision rests with you. Will you persist in your waiting, or will you place your trust in me and advance boldly? If you recognize that the moment to act is now, express it in the comments. I choose to act now. I believe and boldly move forward. Proclaim this with conviction, and I will grant you strength. I will unlock pathways and elevate you beyond your wildest dreams. My child, heed my words with utmost focus. There are elements in your existence that you have regarded as trivial, as if they have always been a given. But I pose this question to you. What if, come tomorrow, they cease to exist? Have you ever paused to reflect on the multitude of blessings that surround you, often unnoticed? How many souls have I brought to stand beside you? How many chances have I bestowed upon you? How many invaluable moments have slipped by, overlooked as you focused on the trivial? Time flows onward, and you must no longer disregard what I offered you from the depths of my heart. Often, the true worth of something becomes apparent only after it has slipped away. Many realize the true extent of their fortune only when it is gone from their grasp. I do not want that to occur in your life. Do you truly appreciate those who stand beside you, or is their significance only acknowledged in their absence? Do you truly appreciate my presence, or am I merely a last resort for you? Do you nurture the paths I have already forged, or do you only recognize the gift when the door shuts before you? My child, Rise and seize the day before the moment slips away. What you overlook today could be a profound loss tomorrow. Seize it. Recognize the significance of my presence in your existence. Savor every moment. Express affection. Embrace gratitude and nurture what you possess with utmost diligence. If you understand this, if you truly wish to appreciate what I have given you, share this in the comments. Guide me to appreciate the blessings you have placed in my life before it's too late. If you proclaim this, I will illuminate your understanding and nurture your spirit to embrace gratitude and wisdom. My child, how much longer must you remain distant? I have been reaching out to you. I have been engaging in conversation with you. Messages have been dispatched, yet you continue to delay your return. What is it that compels you, deep within, to seek a closer connection with me? I am the solution to the void you feel, the resolution to the uncertainties that plague your mind, the relief for the burdens you bear. But why do you continue to oppose this pull? The world has tried to persuade you that time is on your side, that you can persist on your current path, and that in the future, at your convenience, you can return. But who promised you this destiny? Who has proclaimed that the days will align with your desires? Who assured you that time would not slip away? Child, do not toy with your forever. Do not wait until all is lost to understand that I am all you have ever desired. Do not wait for existence to teach you lessons through suffering, lessons that I am offering you right now through my affection. I desire for you to avoid that moment of reflection, filled with remorse, over the time you lost without my presence. I will bring you back to life at this very moment. I desire to embrace you, to rejuvenate you, and to offer you a fresh start. Yet, the initial move is essential. I have already accomplished everything for you. I have loved you before anyone else. Your request for forgiveness was unnecessary, as I had already granted it long before you sought it. A path has been laid out for your return. Yet the choice to embark on that journey rests solely with you. What will you decree today? To persist in your distance from me, or to rush into my embrace before the moment slips away? If you wish to return to me now, leave a comment saying, I return to you, embrace me, and elevate my existence. If you proclaim this with conviction, I will be right here, ready to welcome you, and I will rejuvenate all that has been taken from you. My cherished offspring, let us now engage in prayer. Speak to me, Supreme Being of boundless love and compassion. I stand before you fully aware that my need for you surpasses all else in this life. Father, countless times I have wandered astray. I found myself side-trips by the burdens of existence. I listened to misguided whispers. I let fear, doubt, and uncertainty seize my heart. But today, I realize that I can no longer exist in this manner. O Divine Presence, how often have I turned a blind eye to your messages? How often have I sensed your presence, listened to your call, yet opted to delay, to resist, and to persist on my own journey? Have mercy on me. Forgive me for every moment I allowed you to fade into the shadows. Forgive me for the times I turned my back on you, for the times I traded your essence for transient pleasures. Yet today, Father, I find myself filled with regret. Today I realize that in your absence, I am but a shadow of what I could be. Today, I acknowledge the necessity of my return, the imperative of my total surrender. My dear child, if your heart was touched by this message, please leave a like. Continue your prayer. I must surrender all that I am and all that I possess into your hands. Almighty, I recognize that my decisions have not aligned with your desires. I recognize that there have been numerous occasions when I have strayed from the right paths, neglecting to heed your divine guidance. But now, Father, I beseech you, guide me in selecting the worthy path. Assist me in recognizing what holds true significance, to elevate what transcends time, pursuing your realm above all else. Father, I refuse to let go of what you bestowed upon me. I refuse to squander any more chances. Guide me in unwavering loyalty. O Divine One, how often I have sought your guidance, yet encountered only your stillness. How often I believed you were silent, that you had cast me aside. But today I realize that even in your stillness, you were orchestrating everything. Even in my moments of blindness, you were at work, crafting the finest for me, shaping my heart with divine precision. And that is why, Father, I have made the decision to place my trust. I am aware that the moment of transformation has arrived. I recognize that remaining stagnant is no longer an option. I understand that you are beckoning me towards a fresh era, for an elevated faith, for a new dawn in your presence. And that is why I confidently affirm my agreement. I embrace your call with unwavering resolve. I embrace transformation. I embrace restoration. I embrace the divine plan for my existence. Master, I surrender all to you. I offer my struggles, my anxieties, my vulnerabilities, for I understand that your path transcends my own, and your purpose is flawless. Father, I am aware that the opportunity for transformation still exists. I understand that you embody the essence of fresh starts, forgiveness, and the power to renew all things. That is why today, with all my heart, I proclaim, Lord, I come back to you. Embrace me, purify me, empower me. Guide me to exist in a way that reflects your greatness. Assist me in staying resolute. Guide me to stride each day in your divine presence. O Divine One, I approach you with a genuine spirit, yearning for your essence. For so long, I endeavored to navigate my path independently, depending solely on my own power. But today, Father, I acknowledge that apart from you, I am powerless. I seek your presence, revitalize an indomitable essence within me. Heal the shattered fragments, restore the scars that the ages have etched. Fortify my belief so that I remain steadfast in the midst of challenges. Father, I desire to place my trust in you more deeply, to embrace tranquility in your timing, to recognize that every stage of my existence is woven into your grand design. How many times have I faltered in the presence of challenges as though I stood alone? How often have I let anxiety take control, overlooking the truth that you are a divine presence who is unwavering? But today, Father, I yield. I surrender all to you. Each fear, each doubt, each ache that I tried to bear in solitude. I know that you are a divine force of renewal. I know that nothing escapes your grasp. So I request that you transform my narrative, revive my aspirations, restore my power, illuminate my inner vision so that I may perceive beyond my present conditions. If I have experienced loss, guide me to believe that you hold something greater in store. If doors have been shut, grant me the faith that you are unveiling even more magnificent ones. In times of struggle, let me remember that you are my unwavering power. Grant me the strength to cease any further waste of time. Shield me from the snares of delay, trepidation, and uncertainty. Let this day mark the beginning of my metamorphosis. May my existence mirror your greatness. May my journey be illuminated by your divine insight. I am aware that you are a steadfast deity who honors commitments, who never falters and will always stand by my side. For this reason, Father, I surrender all, my existence, my loved ones, my aspirations, my destiny. May all that is magnificent be yours. And from this day forward, I shall be transformed forever by the authority of the divine, I proclaim and affirm. Amen. Show your gratitude by liking if this message found a place in your heart. My beloved child, I am eternally by your side. Do not allow fear or worry to dominate your mind, for I promise you, I will bestow upon you tranquility. For too long, fear has loomed over your existence, restraining you from advancing because of previous battles. Now is the moment for you to embrace your liberation. I shall banish this persistent fear and guarantee that you are free from its grasp. Fear may have brought forth pain, panic, anxiety, and anger. Yet know this, these emotions do not define my essence. My steadfast love possesses the power to vanquish all fear. My love liberates you. It does not inflict suffering. I am here to guide your healing journey, not to bring you suffering. The trepidation you experience arises from falsehoods that have lingered, deceptive narratives that have proven difficult to release. Yet you possess the power to transcend this legacy. In this very moment, my essence is actively dismantling the illusions that nourish your trepidation. This journey may bring some discomfort, yet I shall guide you with compassion and insight. This path to liberation will be effortless and swift. Maintain your gaze upon me as the falsehoods are stripped away. My love will transcend the boundaries of your mind and heart. You have yearned for a love of this magnitude. Now, embrace it. Allow my boundless favor to rejuvenate your soul time and again. With illusions dispelled and my devotion embracing you, dread shall no longer bind you. My ideal love radiates brilliance into the deepest shadows, banishing fear entirely and forever. Then you shall attain profound insight and wisdom. Understanding will deepen as I unveil my true self to you. Transformations are emerging in aspects of your life that seem burdensome. Liberation from fatigue grants you the bliss of resting joyfully in my company. I am elevating you from your individual efforts to the mastery of the work I have accomplished. As you relinquish your dependence on your own abilities, my power ascends. Merge this rest with the conviction I have bestowed upon you. Let hope flourish for a brighter tomorrow. The promises of your future are waiting, poised for your revelation. Vibrant sources of unwavering belief are now rising within you. Faith perceives the essence of the unseen, the foundation that supports the visible world. Your own strength may waver, but unwavering hope in me will always uplift you. There were moments when you struggled to reach me or tap into my strength, but now my happiness surrounds you, enabling our bond to flourish once more. I dictate the moments of your triumphs. My favor surrounds you at the most opportune time. Your trials will blossom into a magnificent paradise. Even when tempests howl, an extraordinary power awakens inside you. Even amidst the turmoil, my tranquility shields your soul. Inhale the essence of rejuvenation deeply. I am awakening and strengthening you for the journey that awaits. This extraordinary power will sustain you. Hope will endure. I forge routes through desolate lands. Endless blessings are perpetually at your doorstep. Approach and seize what you desire. Revel in my abundance. Ensure you gather frequently with fellow believers. Uplift one another. Inspire each other. The collective strength of prayers and support can accomplish far more than individual belief alone. United, we shall witness the liberation of souls. Now rise, with unwavering assurance, transformed by grace. Radiate with brilliance, illuminating the path for those lost in shadows. You are my inspiration, demonstrating the heights I can reach in a life entirely dedicated to my purpose. I am the supreme creator who transforms your shattered pieces into exquisite art. Fear not, my cherished one. The future is secure, for I grasp your hand with unwavering strength. We shall forge a trail of abundance through every desolate expanse. Count on me to shatter every bond. We traverse this path side by side. My dearest little soul, if this message lit a spark within you, let me know with a like. My child, you have endured immense trials, yet now, a glorious dawn has arrived. The brilliance of my affection pierces the deepest shadows. Allow its radiance to illuminate your spirit and liberate you. Resist the grip of fear. The relentless overseer's dominion over your thoughts concludes this very day. I raise your chin with a tender touch until our gazes lock in a profound connection. Can you perceive the profound empathy present? Infinite elegance stands poised to mend every concealed hurt. Struggles led you to fortify your heart, yet genuine bonds demand vulnerability. Piece by piece, I will guide you in dismantling those obstacles as you open yourself to embrace the depth of my unwavering affection. Illusions rooted in fear ultimately crumble. Summon the courage to present yourself with unwavering truth and transparency before me. In the brilliance of my essence, the darkness of scrutiny fades into nothingness. Whispers that insist you must toil for affection fade into silence. Cease this pursuit. You possess inherent greatness. Type yes if you are ready for the blessings that you are about to receive. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. I yearn to bestow upon you great gifts from our powerful connection. This connection remains unwavering through your lowest struggles and your greatest triumphs. I stand with you, never opposed to you. I stand by your side as your most devoted companion. Wherever your journey takes you, I stand steadfastly, eagerly anticipating your return. My heart eternally beckons. Return, cherished one. Allow your efforts to culminate in my embrace. As my adoring gaze elevates you, deceptive thoughts dissolve. Whispers of unease and fury hold diminished power. Healing radiates to rejuvenate you as you embrace the fullness of my unwavering acceptance. Experience the profound liberation of tension melting away from your mind, emotions, and body. Overlooked aspects of your being awaken, reminiscent of a blossom emerging after a tempest. You harness vitality to cultivate nourishing connections. Allow a nurturing community to anchor you. The family I crafted for you serves as a powerful shield. Embrace the art of giving and receiving with grace. In this space, your authentic essence rises unrestrained. The brilliance of affection illuminates the path ahead. With inner liberation arises the strength to confront daunting whispers. Stand tall and embrace your strength, becoming an unstoppable force for good. Employ affection as a powerful instrument to shatter the chains of inherited suffering. Transform adverse patterns into narratives that reveal my journey of healing. Reveal to the universe that brilliance emanates most vividly from those who embrace their vulnerabilities completely. Embrace all that I have offered. Let it take root within the rich soil of your essence. May each word pave the way to your liberation. Advance as a radiant beacon in the shadows, assured and unyielding. The words I once whispered now resonate powerfully in a world yearning for inspiration. My healing words upon your lips unleash torrents in desolate realms. This is the moment for my magnificence to be revealed through you. Maintain your resolve even when the path becomes challenging. I remain by your side, so cast aside fear. In the deepest shadows, you can gaze upward and find my presence beside you, prepared to offer solace. When anxiety grips you, pause to hear the gentle murmur of my essence. Allow my voice to pierce through the chaos, bringing serenity. Amidst the turmoil, tranquility lies just a heartbeat away. In moments when solitude envelops you, know that my unwavering presence is always with you. I comprehend the yearning for profound connection. I have woven that aspiration into your very essence. You are eternally mine. When exhaustion saps your drive, allow my fervor to rekindle your fatigued spirit. Sweet child, please carry this inspiration forward. Give the video to 3 people who could benefit from a bright reminder. My radiant existence courses through you. Power is not derived from your own endeavors, but is bestowed upon you through our unity. Remain sheltered beneath my wings until marvels re-emerge. My cherished one, as the light pierces the shadows, a fresh dawn is upon us, filled with invaluable wonders. Beyond every dawn, the most radiant beacon of forever beckons. Unimaginable fortunes await you. So raise your gaze. Moreover, sharing with others is an essential aspect of your path. When you reach out to assist another, you are embodying the profound love I have instilled in you. Every gesture of goodwill reflects my essence. When you invest your time, your resources, or your compassion, you forge bonds that elevate both your essence and the community you belong to. I urge you to seek out chances to share, regardless of how insignificant they might appear. A simple gesture, such as offering a smile or a listening ear, can profoundly impact someone's day. These acts of kindness create an unshakable bond of trust and affection, cultivating a realm where all can flourish. Keep in mind that the essence of giving lies not in the magnitude of your gift, but in the heartfelt intention that accompanies it. Your willingness to assist, to just be there, speaks volumes. In your generosity, you will discover the profound wealth that fills your own spirit. Deeds of compassion bestow a profound sense of satisfaction that transcends any worldly treasure. They elevate your spirit and fortify your resolve. Recognize that generosity creates an enduring legacy. The influence you wield today can ignite a spark in others, setting off a chain reaction. United in purpose, these combined endeavors have the power to elevate communities. In moments of doubt, embracing the spirit of giving can bring solace and strength. It serves as a powerful reminder that solitude is an illusion. Furthermore, sharing allows you to acknowledge and cherish the abundance in your own existence. This appreciation fosters an uplifting perspective. I encourage you to embrace generosity as an intrinsic aspect of your being. Allow it to pour forth from your soul. By doing this, you pay tribute to the love I have bestowed upon you, transforming into a radiant symbol of hope. By embracing the essence of generosity, you elevate yourself on a journey of profound service and boundless love. Your actions hold the incredible power to create a significant impact. United, we shall forge a realm where affection and benevolence reign supreme. Cherished believers, come and discover the profound joy of walking in Christ's radiant presence. Tap Join to step into a welcoming community where His teachings unite us in love. Together, we'll strengthen our faith and uplift each other's spirits. Amen. My precious child, you must hear this in its entirety. Do not stop listening. Do not let your focus waver, because what I am about to reveal will change the way you see everything. You are witnessed, yes, You were seen. In a moment that carried profound significance, you may not fully grasp it yet, but what happened then is about to ripple into what happens next. And what happens next will shake you. Stay close, my child. I have much to say, and every word matters. My little angel, if you felt touched by this thought, don't forget to leave a like. You thought no one noticed. You thought your prayers went unheard, that your pain went unseen, and that the tears you shed in the dark were forgotten. But I, the Lord your God, saw you. I witnessed every moment of your struggle. I stood beside you when you felt most alone. I heard the cries that no one else could hear. My child, do you know what it means to be witnessed by me? It means you are known, you are loved, and you are never, ever abandoned. When you faced challenges that seemed too heavy to bear, I was there. I saw not just the circumstances, but the deepest places of your heart. I saw how you longed for relief, how you hoped for a breakthrough. You were never forgotten. Not only did I see your struggles, but I also witnessed your faith. I saw how you continued to hold on to me, even when life didn't make sense. I saw the times you chose to trust my word over your fears. I saw the sacrifices you made, the kindness you showed, the moments you chose patience over anger. But I noticed. I witnessed it all, and I am pleased. Your faith has not been in vain. You believed you were forgotten, but the truth is, I have engraved your name on the palms of my hands. You thought your prayers were unheard, but the truth is, before you even speak, I am already listening. You convinced yourself that you weren't good enough. But the truth is, my love for you has never been based on your perfection. It is based on my grace. You thought your best days were behind you, but the truth is, I am not done writing your story. Now listen closely. What happens next will shake you. I say this not to frighten you, but to prepare you. When I speak of a shaking, I mean a divine stirring. A shift that will unsettle what is temporary and reveal what is eternal. The shaking will come suddenly, and it will challenge your perspective. It may feel overwhelming at first, but it will ultimately lead to something extraordinary. Understand this, a shaking is not meant to destroy you. It is meant to refine you. When the winds blow and the ground beneath you feels uncertain, hold fast to me. I am your unshakable foundation. What may look like chaos on the surface is often the prelude to my greatest works. You were witnessed because I have plans for you that go beyond your understanding. The shaking that comes next is part of my divine revealing. I am bringing clarity where there was confusion, opening doors that seemed locked, and exposing truths that will lead you into a new level of freedom and purpose. This shaking is not random. It is intentional and designed for your growth. Do not resist it, embrace it. My precious one, let this burst of hope travel far. Share this video with up to 3 souls who might need a gentle lift. My child, I need you to stay with me until the end of this message. Do not let distractions pull you away. You were witnessed in a moment that heaven took note of. And what happens next is too important for you to miss. When the shaking begins, hold tightly to my promises. Remember that I am your refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Recall my word which says, I will never leave you nor forsake you. My promises are your anchor in the storm. You will face moments where you wonder if you can endure. In those moments, call upon my name. Whisper a prayer. Let my peace flood your heart. You are not alone. You may be asking, Lord, why the shaking? Why not just give me peace without the trial? Beloved, understand that my ways are higher than your ways. I use these moments to refine you, to strengthen you, and to bring you closer to me. The shaking is not to harm you. It is to heal you. It is not to tear you down. It is to build you up. Out of this shaking will come a new clarity. You will see my hand moving in ways you never noticed before. You will experience breakthroughs that seemed impossible. Trust me in the process. Even when you cannot see the full picture, know that I am painting something beautiful for you. How you respond to this shaking is crucial. When the winds of change blow, turn your face toward me. Do not give in to fear. Instead, lift your eyes and see that I am doing a new thing. Be patient. Be steadfast. I am calling you to respond with prayer, with trust, and with a spirit of worship. When you worship me in the midst of uncertainty, you declare that your faith is not in circumstances, but in me. That declaration carries power. Precious one, your contribution reflects the Almighty's blessing. By offering your super thanks, you support our sacred mission of enlightening souls. Receive abundant grace in return. My beloved child, you were witnessed, and I will never forget you. What happens next may shake you, but it will not break you. I am with you. My peace is with you. My love surrounds you. You are stronger than you think because my strength is made perfect in your weakness. You are in my hands. Listen to my voice. Watch until the end. My son, stop everything right now and listen to me. You may be about to lose something very precious, something that you may not even realize is at risk. I know your life is racing. I know your mind is full. But what I am about to reveal can change everything. Have you ever felt that strange feeling, as if something was wrong? As if you were moving away from something important, but without realizing what it is? This is no coincidence. I brought you here because I love you. And I do not want to see you lose what I gave you. But I need you to listen to me until the end. Because at the end, I have something special for you. A gift that can transform your path. There are things happening around you that you are not seeing. Battles are being fought. Choices that you have been making without realizing it could be taking you to a dangerous place. That is why I need you to stay here with me. Because if you leave now, you may never have this chance again. Do not ignore this sign. This could be your last chance to avoid this loss. So, close all distractions. Take a deep breath and get ready. Write in the comments, Lord, I want to know what is happening. My beloved child, let kindness ripple outward. Forward this video to someone who could use a tender reminder of hope. I know you may be tired, distracted, or even doubting if it is I who am speaking to you. But pay attention. It is I, the Lord, and I am calling you now. You think you got here by chance, but no, my son. Every step you took, every thought that brought you to this moment, all of this is part of what I prepared for you. You could be anywhere else, but I wanted you to be here. Now, look around you. Notice how things are happening fast. Time does not stop. Situations change. And many times you feel that something is slipping through your hands. But I do not change. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. And I am calling you because you are about to lose something precious. I see what you do not see. I know what's inside your heart, even the things you hide from others. I know your fears, your pains. I know when you cry in silence, when you feel that you cannot do it anymore. But son, listen well. You are not alone. I never left. When you walked away from me, today, I call you back. Today I warn you that you are about to lose something I gave you. Because you have been distracted. Because you have paid more attention to the voices of the world than to my voice. Son, why do you resist so much? How many times have I told you? How many times have I given you chances? But you insist on thinking that there is still time, that you can keep putting it off. But what if later doesn't come? What if tomorrow is too late? I love you, and that is why I speak to you with such urgency. If you felt in your heart that this word is for you, then write in the comments, Lord, I hear you speak to me. I want to see you declaring it, because he who listens to me and obeys will never be ashamed. Son, stop for a moment and look around you. Time is running out. The days pass like a breath. Hours escape like sand between your fingers, and you keep thinking that you still have time. But do you? Really? How many times have you postponed what I placed in your heart? How many times have you heard my voice calling you and said, later, Lord, tomorrow? But tomorrow does not belong to you. The clock does not stop. And while you are distracted, you worry about fleeting things. And what really matters is being left behind. Do you remember the dreams you had? The strength you felt? What did you let slip away because you thought you would have time to recover it later? Son, I'm not talking to scare you, but to wake you up. You don't realize it, but time is running out, and there are things that, if lost now, will never come back. How many days have you wasted with worries that lead nowhere? With doubts that only paralyze you? What are you waiting for? The call I have for you is waiting. The promise I made is waiting. I am giving you signs. I have been calling you for a long time. You feel in your heart that you need to change, that you need to act, that you need to turn to me with everything you have. But what is stopping you? Pride? Fear of what others will think? The laziness of taking the first step? Do not put off what I am asking you to do now. The time you think you have may be less than you imagine, and I do not want you to regret it when it is too late. Today is the day. The moment is now. Write in the comments, Lord, I don't want to waste any more time. I say yes to your call. If you believe, I will act in your life. Son, don't you feel it? That something inside you has changed? That peace that once lived in your heart is no longer the same. That certainty you had, that sparkle in your eyes, something is moving away. And you know it. You try to ignore it. You pretend that everything is fine, but when you put your head on the pillow at night, when the noise of the world goes silent, that is when you feel the emptiness. Something was lost along the way. And I know when it started. I saw when your faith began to cool. I saw when doubts began to take up space in your heart. I saw when you began to be distracted by things that do not bring you closer to me. And each day, without realizing it, you were moving away. A little at a time, my shining star, pass on the spark of hope. Deliver the video to up to 3 companions in need of a morale boost. Son, this didn't happen suddenly. It was small concessions, small choices that seemed harmless. But look where you are now. What was once a priority is now just a memory. The fire that burned inside you is going out. And the worst thing is, you are starting to get used to this. But I ask you, what if you lose it completely? What if this peace never comes back? What if this connection with me is severed because you did not know how to take care of it? Son, I am calling you back. Do not ignore this alert. You feel that something is moving away from you because, in truth, it is you who is moving away. But there is still time. There is still hope. I never closed the doors to you. I never rejected you. I want to restore everything that was lost. I want to rekindle the fire. I want to renew your faith, your strength, your hope. But for that, you need to take a step towards me. Do not wait to lose it completely to realize the value of what you had. Today is the day to return. Write in the comments, Lord, I want to return. Restore everything in me. If you declare it, I will act. Son, I have spoken to you. I have shown you signs. I have warned you. I have touched your heart, but you insist on ignoring it. Why do you think that the things happening around you are just coincidence? That feeling of restlessness, that subtle voice deep in your soul that tells you to come back. It is not just your thoughts, it is me talking to you. But you are distracted, you are busy. You run from one side to the other, worrying about what has no eternal value. And my signs go unnoticed. You see, but you do not hear. You listen, but you do not obey. You feel, but you pretend it is nothing. I have already freed you from things you cannot even imagine. I have closed doors that you wanted to open because there was danger ahead. I have removed people from your path because they would take you away from me. I have allowed some things to go wrong, not because I wanted to see you suffer, but because I wanted to protect you. But did you notice? Or did you just complain? In those moments when your heart was touched and that verse appeared at just the right time, and that word that someone said to you seemed tailor-made for you, all of these were signs. I never stopped talking, but you have ignored them. Cherished believers, come and discover the profound joy of walking in Christ's radiant presence. Tap Join to step into a welcoming community where His teachings unite us in love. Together we'll strengthen our faith and uplift each other's spirits. Son, wake up. Do not wait for the pain to make you see what love is already trying to show you. The signs are there. I am calling you, showing you the way, giving you time to align yourself with my will. But time will not wait for you. The choice is yours. Will you continue ignoring, or will you open your eyes and truly seek me? Do not put it off. Write in the comments, Lord, I no longer want to ignore your signs. Open my eyes. If you cry out, I will answer. Son, you know the value of what I have placed in your hands. You understand that there are things in your life that were gifts from me. But what have you done with these treasures? I have given you opportunities. I have given you deliverances. I have given you people who love you. I have given you answers. But now, I see you running the risk of losing all this, because you have not given it the value it deserves. You know how loss begins, through neglect, through carelessness, through distraction and ingratitude. What was once a priority for you has now become a common routine. You pray less, you seek me less. You think that you will always have time to recover later. But what if you don't? Many have lost great blessings because they thought they would never go away. Many have wasted chances and strayed from the right path, and only realized its value when it was too late. I do not want that to happen to you. I see when you stray from what really matters. Amen.